Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be talking about our social studies history kind of stuff that we're going to be doing this year. There's not too many books, but they are a lot of fun and I'm going to go through them. And if you have any other questions or comments or things that you think I should check out, put them in the comments down below and I will check them out. Alright, so this year for grade 1, we are doing the story of the world. Wow, look at that glare. Okay, so we're doing story of the world. It's a well-trained mind, top recommendation. So I thought I'd start off with that. We love doing, so here's what I've been getting into. I kind of been getting into living books and that kind of like literature, basically. Using literature to teach history, science, or yeah, history, science, social studies, and that stuff, because I'm finding that we love books. I'm a total book fanatic, and I feel like that might be the best way to kind of preserve the integrity of the history and bring it all together in a very diverse kind of way, if that makes any sense to you guys. But so we're going to be reading this, and we will be talking about it in our little reading times. And yeah, so far this book looks good to us for our history. So let's see what happens. We're not using the workbook so much because I'm doing other things with it, and I just want to read it to them and kind of give them an idea, and I don't feel like the workbook is necessary right now. Okay, so this is the other book that we're using. This is called Give Your Child the World. This is our literature source book, I guess, because this book goes over the different. It's a literature book, so a lot of these books we get from the library. Every week we do different units, but this ties in really well with our other curriculum, which is the Build Your Library level 01. And I chose level 0 for that one because I wanted my younger one to participate as well. So I thought that would be a good idea for them both to do it together. And this one is called Give Your Child the World by Jamie C. Martin, and as you can see over here, I have lots of bookmarks, and she gives ideas for all these different types of books, different books to read with your child, to kind of give them a sense of different continents, so to speak, you know, and having them have an idea of what it's like to live there, what the environment is like and stuff. And my girls are really I'm enjoying it as well. Just going over the different, you know, continents and different parts of the world. Right now, I think we're in North America because it kind of coordinates with our Build Your Library curriculum. And so we're kind of doing that. And this book has been really cool to go through. This is a curriculum on itself, in my opinion, because it gives you ideas with books and what books to read and stuff. And if you're doing younger grades, this is a great way to introduce them into some history or geography, you know. So I really like this. And it has ideas for different age groups. It's not just book recommendations for one age group. It's a whole bunch of age groups. And I really love this. So this is the one we're using for history, and as I said, we're also using the Build Your Library curriculum. So I'm just going to show you guys briefly some of their spine books, just because I feel like sharing some books today. And this one is one we're using. It's called Global Art, right here. The other one we're using is Multicultural Cookbook. Mind you, this is not strictly Build Your Library. I kind of put together some books based on availability. We're using A Year Full of Stories, and basically coordinate it with the continent that we're talking about. We're using Children Just Like Me, right here. These are all spine books for the Build Your Library curriculum. So if you do end up getting the Build Your Library curriculum, she tells you which are spine books, which are extra books. But basically, I feel like we're using a lot of literature to kind of support and you know, help the kids understand history and geography and stuff, because I think that's a good way of doing it. Here is another one. This is the Wild Animal Atlas. Such a fun book. It's by National Geographic Kids. Here's the other one. This is the Beginner's World Atlas. These are part of the spine of Build Your Library curriculum. And if you guys don't know what Build Your Library curriculum is, it's online. I don't remember what her name is. But I'll link her down below. I'll link her website down below. She basically, it goes through different continents. It talks about different parts of the world, but it gives you a very human approach. I don't know what the other word is. It's a humanistic approach of looking at different places. She has lots of literature included as well, or books that you can read to your kids. Here's another one. It's a favorite. It's animal poetry. There's such fun poems in here. And we really like those. And let's see. So there's that. What else are we using? Oh yeah. So I'm introducing some beginning geography as well. We've done this before, but we kind of stopped because I felt like the girls were too young. But this is a perfect age for them. So right now we're doing beginning geography. We're talking about that as well. In addition to, well, I supplement my Story of the World with this book right here, the Osborne Encyclopedia of World History, because sometimes you kind of need little pictures to look at while you're reading about that time period, and I feel like this kind of does a good job with that, because sometimes the pictures will like really get her going, and you know, we'll talk about those specific time frames and or pictures, you know. The other one I'm using that I don't have a hard copy of is the Waldick Ways. Actually, Jessica has a YouTube channel as well. I'll link her too. It's called Passport to Adventures, and I don't have this is just a copy of the teacher manual. What I do every week is I print out the teacher's manual and the student stuff, and she has some really cool stuff, like so basically, again, this is literature based, and we read the Magic Treehouse books, and we love these books. These books are awesome, and I love how Jessica puts together different activities and ideas about how to use this book and make it more interactive, and my little one loves it, and she loves how we can read something and we can still, like, so this is geared for both my kids, and I love that. I love curriculums that kind of that incorporate different age groups, especially my kids, you know, like it's like a pre-K and first grade kind of age group, and so we got the entire set. They're like down there, but we're loving these right now. We read them slowly, and we kind of take them in, and we do activities over time and stuff, and I'm loving, and I feel like I'm gonna use this curriculum for a long time. I don't intend on, so that's the other thing I'm kind of doing this year. I'm not intending on finishing all my stuff this year. I'm kind of saying to myself, it's okay, you don't have to finish it, you know. We'll do how much we can, and we'll do the parts we love, and the parts we don't love, we'll skip over it or leave it for next year, right? So that's kind of the idea behind the history and or geography, you know, kind of section. We're kind of doing it in a literature-based format, and covering different things, learning through books and stuff. So yeah, all right, guys, this was the history, geography, social studies kind of books that we are using for this year, first grade 2018-2019 year. Stay tuned for the other subjects that I'm going to be doing. I'm doing a whole I'm going on a video marathon right now for y'all. But all right, guys, I'll check you guys in the next video. All right, bye.